Welcome to day 61 of our mental focus. We're focusing on our mental, but day 61 of our annual challenge, BU 365-day challenge to do one thing every day that improves us. Today we're going to talk about beliefs. I had a totally different thing planned for today, and I looked at my calendar. I'm like, okay, well, we were going to spend 3 days on beliefs, and I thought yesterday, oh, we don't need 3 days, and I'm like, oh no, we absolutely positively need 3 days to knock out and understand and deal with beliefs. So today we're going to talk about beliefs, where they come from, and why they're important to you, and how we form beliefs. We'll talk about how we form beliefs, the types of different beliefs we have, and then our action item will be to brainstorm what your current beliefs are about your mindset, your mental aptitude, your mental well-being, your thoughts, your feeling, not your feelings. We did that last month. Your thoughts and your beliefs, the things that impact all of what you even will allow yourself to see or do or experience. That our thoughts and our beliefs impact what we'll even allow ourselves to feel and experience. So they're very connected. So first off, let's talk about beliefs. What the heck are beliefs? Now, when you Google beliefs, you get a whole lot of stuff about religion and spirituality and belief about a higher power and our connection to something outside of us, which is something that we'll cover when we talk about the spiritual aspects of our life. Remember, we're focusing on mental for this particular month, for the month of March, and for this segment, we're talking about our mental well-being and all the different aspects of that. Just so we talked about thoughts become things. And after we talked about that, I'm like, we need to spend some more time on thoughts, because my question this morning when I woke up was, well, what the heck? Where do our thoughts actually come from? So I want to research that a little bit, so it's not just my opinion of where our thoughts come from. I want to actually do a little homework and study and research that, so that we talk about it on a personal level, but also on a larger scale level. So our beliefs are really thoughts we think a lot, or thoughts that we have a strong emotional connection to. Our core beliefs, most of those are formed when we're children. They come from our family, our friends, our people that we're around, our environment, our early childhood experiences form the core of what's important to us. If you felt like you didn't get enough love, or you got a lot of love when you were a small child, you might have formed, and you definitely have formed, certain beliefs about love, certain beliefs about everything, right? We have beliefs about and thoughts about absolutely everything that we come in contact with, and even things we don't come in contact with. Our beliefs are formed, and I want to look at this. I want to grab a magnifying glass. Our beliefs are a form of thought that's sometimes true, but a lot of times, guess what? Our beliefs aren't true. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. What are beliefs that we have adopted and chosen to believe that actually, and truth and false, true and false are relative to us, right? If it's true for us, it's true for us. It doesn't mean it's true for everybody else or even anybody else. How we feel about something is true for us. It doesn't matter if other people feel that same way or not. It's our reality. It's true for us. Our beliefs are the same way. Sometimes they're true, and sometimes they're absolute lies that we have come to believe as who we are and how we are in the world. So our beliefs may or may not be true, but there are beliefs, so we absolutely think that they're true, right? When we talk about limiting beliefs tomorrow, one of the biggest challenges about talking about limiting beliefs is we don't think our beliefs are limiting us in any way. They're just our beliefs, and we base all of our reality, all of our interactions with the rest of the world on our thoughts and our feelings and our beliefs. So if they're not absolutely true for us, and we'll find that when we have conflicting beliefs. I don't know about you, but I found out that as I've looked at my beliefs, I have beliefs that are totally conflicting. And as long as I hold both those beliefs, I stay stuck in the same place. So we want to make sure in a couple of days that we know how to change and select the beliefs we want to believe in that are moving us in the direction that we want to go. That's part of what this whole challenge is about. So our beliefs may or may not be true, but we believe that they're true. We believe that all of them are true. And the challenge with beliefs is there's no way to scientifically test or prove or disprove a belief. Our beliefs are true to us, and that's what really matters. So I like to categorize beliefs in a couple of lovely graphic ways. You are at the center of everything, right? The most important thing is your beliefs are your beliefs, and you get to decide and choose what you do and do not want to believe. Then I call the next circle around the target around you our contact or the physical beliefs or our near environment, our family, our friends, our people at work or people in our business, people we hang out with socially, people that are in our community or the different clubs and organizations we belong in. I guess I'm talking about people a lot, but it could be, anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be other human beings. And then global beliefs. We have beliefs about the world at large, things around us, people in general. So let's look at an example of that. I just scribbled down beliefs about, and we want to focus on mental beliefs, right? And our mindset and mentality and intellectual beliefs this month, because that's what our segment is, our focus for this month. So I started thinking, well, what are my world beliefs? And these aren't necessarily mine, but your global beliefs would be, what do you think about other people in the world? Are they smarter than you, or are they intelligent? I mean, we all have beliefs and opinions about other people around the world. What are yours? What about people in your state or your country or your community? Do you think that they're smart or stupid? Do you think they're hardworking or lazy? And again, these are diametrically opposites and opposed. Chances are you don't think everybody is anything. People in your city or people in your family or your friends group would be that circle around you. And then the most important beliefs are, what do you believe about yourself? What do you hear yourself talking and saying to yourself when things happen around you about your mentality and your intellect? Do you say, I'm stupid, I'm smart? Well, that was a stupid thing to do. Do you say things like, I'm a slow learner, or I struggle taking tests, or I'm a great test taker, or I'm forgetful or absent-minded? The older we get, the more we walk into a different room and we're like, okay, what did I come in this room for? Oh, coffee, or to get my glasses, or to get my phone, and then I'm holding my phone. What do you say about your ability to find and lose things? Do you think you're smart? Do you think you're smarter than other people? And I guess the circle around us is where we get the comparison beliefs from. But what you think about yourself is your self-talk. So today, our action item is just to think about, and I like to say, I like to put in global, contact, close contact, physical. I haven't really got a name for that one yet. And then personal. I guess it's personal, environmental, because those are the things close to you, and then global or universal beliefs. Brainstorm today a list of, and you can just brainstorm a list of things that you think and things that you believe about your thoughts and your intellect and your mentality and your, I guess prejudice would probably come in there, because what do you think about other people? And just brainstorm out that list, and then just share one thing in the comments below. Just one random thought related, mental well-being related, mindset related belief that you have currently in the comments below. It's not, nobody's judging. It's not a good or bad thing. Our beliefs are just our beliefs. But once we understand that we don't necessarily choose all the things that we believe them. We can believe them from exposure. A huge example of what we're seeing in the world right now is people are opposed and having beliefs that don't even belong to them. They're politicians or news media or other people's beliefs that they're just seeing over and over and over and over again. Now, unfortunately, that's where you fall into the trap of everything that other people say, everything we read, everything we see on the internet isn't necessarily true, right? It might just be one person's perspective or one group's perspective on something, and we have to decide if it's true for us or not. It may very well be true for you, but if it's not, you have to always be willing to think for yourself and question and say, well, I see this, I'm seeing it over and over and over again, but that doesn't mean it's true. Think of all the people that believed that. As we scientifically discover and learn things, it either proves things are true or proves things are not true and never were. And I think of the earth is round, and how many centuries did people believe that the world and the earth was flat? for a really long time. So I don't know what these flat earthers are thinking. I just snicker because we've seen pictures of the earth. We see that it's round. So how anybody can think that we still live on a flat earth is kind of mind-boggling to me. But apparently there are people that will believe anything and we get to believe anything that we want. The challenge is our beliefs become filters for everything else in the world. They'll make it so that we don't even see things or hear things that are right in front of us because they don't match our beliefs. So we want to make sure we're choosing those filters, not letting those filters be something that we decided in childhood. Fear is a huge one. When we're kids, we decide how big our comfort zone is and how much we're afraid of things. And I guess that's emotion related, not necessarily thinking related. But if we're analyzing our emotions from when we were children and we've got core values still that are keeping us stuck, we want to choose what we're going to believe for us now and moving forward to create the life that we want. All right, enough about that. We have our action item. Brainstorm a list of mental beliefs that you currently have. Again, there's no good or bad. We just have them. I mean, my list, I started my list, but it's going to be really interesting because like everybody else, I have beliefs I know I'm going to find, and I would be willing to bet, unless you've done a lot of belief work and clearing in thoughts and personal development work, that you're going to find that you actually have beliefs that conflict with one another. We'll especially find that when we get to the segment on finances. So many of us have absolutely diametrically opposed beliefs about our finances. It's no wonder that we stay stuck in certain situations. All right, any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow, and we are going to talk more deeply about limiting beliefs, beliefs that no longer serve us. I'm going to give you a secret question. It's not even very much of a secret because I've shared it a lot before, but a question that you can ask yourself to decide if, number one, the belief is yours and if it's limiting you or not in terms of what you want to create in your life. Have an awesome day. I'll be with you tomorrow.